today. From Bank of America Stadium in
set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. First play, here's Cousins. And incomplete to open things up. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And it's second down. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Cousins now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing, Cousins. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. All right, check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 16 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 21. On the counter, this is Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Cousins. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Koo knocks this one through the post. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Panthers head out for their initial drive, and at the helm is their 2nd-year quarterback now, the #1 overall pick from 2023, Bryce Young.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
A check on the numbers last week for Hubbard. 11 carries, 70 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Young now. Oh, that's deep for Duvernay. And that's caught inside the 35. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. To throw, Young. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Devin Duvernay. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. From the gun, here's Cousins. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Cousins. He'll get this complete to Charlie Warner. They'll give him 4 yards there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. That is caught. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Robinson with another carry. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 36. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Now, quick throw there is incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, Cousins. That pass complete to Moore. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now Cousins. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Derek Brown, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. Well, good start for him in this one here in the first quarter, and he's now 2 for 2 on field goals.
And I know while the offensive coaches are telling their guys, hey, let's leave the kicker out of it unless it's an extra point, this could pay dividends if this game is tight down the stretch. His confidence is going to be sky high if they need him for a big-time kick.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Young working out of the gun. Short throw hauled in by Trimble. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down. To the air once more, Young. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. That one good for 37 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Right back to Hubbard. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Young. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 2 yards to go, second down. 10-6 the score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Cousins. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. A 1st down throw for Cousins. He's got his man, London, right side. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here comes Mooney now on the jet sweep, and he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. To throw is Cousins. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Ray McLeod, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. A 10-play drive that time, and the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you could build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. A big play there for Carolina. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That throw by Young incomplete. The Panthers at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. To throw, Cousins. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Back deep, Ray McLeod. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Mooney, the motion man right. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Algier going straight ahead. A strong running. J.C. Horn up to make the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Cousins to throw it. Complete on the quick throw to Moore. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Handing it off, right side, Algier. Down at the 25.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Algier will try to pick it up. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. Into the hands of London. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down. Option play. Here's Robinson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. Off the play fake, Cousins. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. A disastrous loss there on 1st and goal on the sack. Sets him back big time. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 3rd and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Throwing is Cousins. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Koo knocks this one through the post, and they have regained the lead. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. 39 yards there, a big one.
How about the first half he's putting together? Well over 100 yards already with that last catch. And to me, they'd be well served to keep looking his way. A number of big plays already in this one.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. It'll be Young again. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Now here's Young. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Third down and 13. Looking to throw, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Final play of the half, Cousins. This ball down the field for Pitts. And this one is incomplete. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll get started over at the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, where it was the visiting Bucs who were able to come in and win one on the road. Baker Mayfield, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. From there, we get up to the Rocky Mountains to check on the Broncos at home in Denver. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. 2 touchdowns in that ball game for Javonte Williams. Finally, let's get out to Southern Nevada and see what's happening with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The newest Steeler, Russell Wilson, with 2 touchdown passes. We saw a strong first half out of the Alabama man and former #1 selection, Bryce Young. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. So here are the Panthers set to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. First and 10, Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
He'll buy some time right. That's caught at the 25. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that one results in 35 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 26-yard line. Young will set to throw. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Again, it's Young. There's Trimble, the tight end. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
They'd gotten into a rhythm. I thought they were just going to keep going.
Well, almost a win for the defense, but if that's your win, you're not doing very well right now.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Chuba Hubbard who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Second down, Cousins. And this will be caught. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. There's the stiff arm. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Got London on the slant. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now a 2nd and 10. Cousins now. He finds Robinson. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Back to the ground with Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. On 1st down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Young. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Straight ahead with Hubbard. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Young going to give to Brooks. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Flush to his right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. They'll try to throw down. Young. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Young to throw it. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Arnold Ebiketie picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. Young now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. Here's Young from the shotgun. That's caught at the 2. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a fourth and goal.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that. And
he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken at about the 1. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And we're back now. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Here's Cousins. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Out of the gun, it's Young. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
The Panthers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10.
That's taken in by Duvernay. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now a second down throw for Young. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And some strong running. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Cousins.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. He'll look to throw.
Throw left side, there's London.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Again, it's Cousins. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. On third down, Cousins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now fourth down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. They go play action. Young.
It's deep for Duvernay. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Eluding the pressure right. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 32 that time.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've got 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And
he's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Cousins now on 2nd down.
That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
Now Cousins. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins.
Looking for London on the out route, complete.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw is Cousins. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. To the air again, it's Cousins.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Troy Hill picks it. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Now Young.
Open man is Duvernay.
He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Young.
Oh, that's deep for Duvernay.
A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards. Young here to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Young. This is caught, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. The Falcons offense set to go. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
3rd and 8.
Now Cousins. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 3rd time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Carolina, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half.
And they will hit the road next week to take on Washington.
Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
today. From Commanders Field in Landover, Maryland.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
I mean, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
Young throw complete there to Thomas. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Young to throw it. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. He may go. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Joey Sly on for the extra point. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's open.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now their versatile running back, here's Austin Eckler. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 58 yards.
Well, partner, we've watched as they've reached 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
They work now on 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and 3rd and 8 now.
You look at this Carolina defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to miss.
Young is intercepted for the third time this game. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Back to it after the pick six. Young. That one complete to Leggett. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. To throw, Young. That finds the former Raven, Devin Duvernay. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
2nd and 10.
Looking to throw, Young.
He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Young working out of the gun.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A first down throw for Daniels.
He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Troy Hill picks it, and the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense.
Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Meanwhile, Young's throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now here's Young.
Got a man, that's Leggett.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more on that one, and another first down. From the shotgun, it's Young. Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39.
I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Now a first down throw for Young. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Commanders are going to get the football here at their own 23. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Here's Daniels.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. On first down, here's Daniels to throw. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
This 2nd and 4.
Up the middle with Eckler. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
He finds the ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust, because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Let's go now. Red 38. Striker 3-3.
Young going to give it up on the touch pass. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Here is Young. Flush to his right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. So that drive goes 8 plays and a 9-yard run on the end of it. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they are right at the 500 mark on the year and got there with a victory a week ago.
I think right now I put myself in the shoes of the head coach and say, all right, time to reset a little bit. And I don't give my team a win one for the Gipper speech, but I do say, look, we haven't played our best football yet, but we are at 500 and we're still in it. Let's try and string a few of these victories together, and we're capable of doing so.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st and 10. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Eckler now between the tackles. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, they go with Brooks. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina.
Jonathan Brooks.
His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Now a 2nd down throw for Daniels.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch.
And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this 1st down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Nice run by Eckler, and he continues to be a versatile weapon at this stage of his career, producing over 1,000 all-purpose yards for the 3rd consecutive year last season.
Now here's a throw that's complete. Fights through and now a crease. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now a give running left as Eckler gets past one man. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first. Throwing now is Daniels. Ertz has it left side. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Eckler. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They give it off here to the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ben Sinnott with his first career NFL touchdown. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. Now, he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Here's Young from the shotgun. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turned into a play.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To throw is Daniels. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
Daniels now to throw on first down.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 1.
The handoff, it's Eckler, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air goes Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
2nd down and 3. Daniels looking to throw.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Sly able to put this one through.
And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Young being chased out left. Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. And now off to the races, down the right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Goodness, nobody wanting to hold on to that football. 2 fumbles, one by each team on the same play. Not something you see every week.
No, not at all. And you and I both know how important possessions are nowadays in the NFL because there's not much difference between teams. So when you get a chance for a takeaway, you've got to hold on to the football yourself. Don't give it right back to him.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the... And it's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Panthers inside the 20. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
On second down, Eckler. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now Daniels. It's a loss of 11 on the play, and it'll be a second and long.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. 54.
Back to throw. Daniels over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. .39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Brooks.
And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the 1st down.
Jamin Davis there to bring him down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Young now. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. It's Young on first down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Young. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Again, it's Young. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And Carolina scores to cap it off. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 70 yards on the ground for Eckler here, and that's a first down. It's Eckler again. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. There's a short one pulled in by Simmett. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And
he coughed it up! And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on 4th down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Consecutive runs of 6 yards gives him a 1st and 10.
What was all on display there, that type of run, the type of run that attracted Carolina to Jonathan Brooks. Smooth, excellent vision, elusive.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it?
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch.
And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for Carolina. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Young will set to throw. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
Young going to give to Brooks.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
They're a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Young fighting to stay upright.
Well, flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Young. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Dorrance Armstrong
able to use that strength to get him for a loss of 2. Young with it. 3rd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas. A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. A give. Eckler running to the right. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, we know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him. Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Brooks is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
19 yards there on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Once again, it's Brooks.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
168 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
That one a first down pickup of 8. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the short.
Oh, Young loses it, and it's Washington that scoops it up.
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Daniels
out left to Dotson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Rolling to his right. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback. Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal.
The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
Second down, Daniels looking Austin Eckler's way again.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back from the 43. Here's a 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Target is to Dotson, and he's got him.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels on the screen. This is Eckler. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a throw here, hauled in. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a 1st down.
Fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Panthers, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Washington, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago.